Hi, everybody.
What up, people?
W- Welcome to Pop fucking Nerdom.
Yes, sir.
Um, the place where we Hansi and I sit down and we talk about all of the nerd shit in the universe. I'm your boy Six,
Your boy Hanz adjusting himself because
and
I'm in a new man den.
yeah, yeah, man. I see that. I see that you changed your environment.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
good.
Just leveling up. Little by little.
And well, just wanted to wish everybody a happy 2021.
Yes.
Um,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year. We've made it, man. We made it to the next year. Ain't shit changed. Actually, shit got worse. But what do
Yeah,
you
for
expect? I mean, it's just rolling over.
It's this thing called life.
Right, and well, it is what was supposed to be. We have insurrections, we've had resurrections, we've had fucking madness, we've had
Ooh, did
all
we have
kinds
some
of
madness?
shit, and we've had
We saw
a
the
crazy.
actual first. This was the first like public strike of Vanilla Isis. You know what I mean? Al Cracker. You know what I mean? In the modern, yo, they went hard, yo.
In the modern day, and well, it's just
No, this was full on. This was on, bro. This was full. This was. It wasn't shocking to those who know, but it was like,
right.
yo, yeah,
There were people, like, oh shit, sorry about that noise. I My problem was not that I was surprised by it, because it's just that I was disgusted
yeah.
that, and that was my biggest problem, that I felt disgust. Like, we really doing this? Like, really? Okay, well, I guess, but I'm not surprised. The It's being an age of entitlement. It's being an age of unapologetic reasoning. It's being an age of whataboutism, where you point out something and somebody goes, "Well, what about when you do that?" And he's like, "Well, what about do the fucking right thing?" So, again, I'm not surprised. I am not. I'm not. I'm just disgusted is what I am, and I was incredibly enraged. But here we are, 2021, rolling over of 2020, and everything that has happened the last 4 years, the last 2 years, and the last year, uh, in that order of accumulating information and fronts and behaviors. And so that's how we end up with Wonder Woman 1984,
Yep.
because nobody because shit is just like, this is what I'm gonna do. Fuck you. But before we get into that, and really, I am more at peace with the idea that once shit goes so far down the other end, it has to center, because something has to give. And I think that as these arrests start to happen, and all these things start to pay off for what they've been, we're gonna see a little bit of change, hopefully. Yeah, you get kicked out of Twitter when you're saying some shit that incites people to do
Like you have
fucked
to
up
go
shit.
through some like matrix kind of trial to open up a new Twitter or something, like to get a new email. Like, come on, bro. You know how many free trials motherfuckers do? Get out of here. You ain't telling me nothing.
So here we are, 2021, and let's go and do what we do. As far as you, Hansi, I'm hoping that well, we've survived pandemic, we've survived marches,
Yep.
and I'm glad this past year, if anything, was a year for all of us to appreciate exactly what we have in our hands, because you being locked up at home unable to go outside and enjoy the shit that you take
The
for
normal thing,
granted.
yo, like the movies, man. Like I miss the movies so much. It's something
Of
so
course, but
trivial, you know what I mean? But it's like, yo,
yep,
that's just something I
but
truly enjoyed.
what it's shown us is that the little shit, my phone calls with you through this fucking device, that we can talk about the shit that we care about still, and not worry about dying with so many
Yeah,
people that
yo.
passed this past year, specifically from this pandemic and otherwise. Uh, uh, I'm just thankful that you're okay, that I'm okay, that
Same
we can
here.
continue
Hell
to do
yeah,
this,
man.
that we are able to talk to each other and continue to have fun and continue to bring thunder to these motherfuckers that do shit on the pop nerding business, because that's what we do.
Yes, sir. Bring the pop to
So
the
speaking
nerdum.
of shit,
Yeah.
speaking of shit, um,
Damn, like that. Yippee.
well, I don't want anyone to think that I hated Wonder Woman 1984.
Same.
I didn't hate it.
Me neither. It's just it would look. You judge it by a different standard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and it's not because the lead role, not because nothing that anybody acting did. It was just that brand. That brand has a little handicap. You give them a little 2 points. You know what I'm saying? Like when they do good, you're like, I throw you a little extra. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
come on, DC. You do decent. It's like DC. You did great. Like yeah,
Exactly, bro. Like it's good for a DC movie in the totality
right.
of the world of superhero movies. That's like if you have to introduce like 5 or like even 7 or even 10 to like aliens, so they wouldn't like watch this, and if they're all good you won't eat us or something like that. You're not putting that in there.
Right.
You're not putting that in
Nah.
there.
Nah,
You're not putting
you
that
put
in
the
there.
first Wonder Woman,
You-
and not even I don't. And you put the first Wonder Woman, but like the last one, like if you tired and sleepy, watch this one.
Bro,
Like
like,
it's okay.
man, that
So I feel that the biggest problem with this Wonder Woman movie, and the biggest problem that plagues it the most, is the writing. The writing was
they
not
juiced it in
fantastic.
places and then skimmed through other places and then juiced it in places, and there was no
And
big
then
payoff for the juicing. You know what I mean?
also they didn't I don't know, but look, let's look at what the movie was. This is spoilers. I didn't put it at the top of the show because you should have seen Wonder Woman by now,
Yeah, for
because
real.
you have
It was
like
free.
3 days.
Yeah.
Right. You have like 3 days for you
And
to
you got a
watch
7-day
it. So,
trial. Even if you don't have it, you can watch it.
right. So the premise is it's 1984. It's been 70 years since the first Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman still heartbroken.
Still in love.
Still
She looks to the
still in love,
sky.
and still unable to get past somebody's death in 70
Yeah.
years.
That's
So-
love right there. Amor profundo.
No, that's obsession. That's not love. And
Unhealthy, yo. You need to see somebody.
you need a therapist. And this lady Minerva, played by my wife, Kristen Wiig, and I hope she never hears that, because Kristen Wiig doesn't look like a person that takes things like that very lightly. Like she might sue you, arrest you, and kick you in the balls all at the same time, and then be like, "I'm Kristen Wiig, motherfucker," but she's still my wife.
And then make a joke as she walks away.
Yeah, a really good one, by the way.
A good one, too, because she's
I'm
great.
50.
She's great.
She is
great.
fantastic.
She's great.
Kristen Wiig works in the museum that Diana Prince works at, and she finds this stone that Mando himself once playing Max Lord, played by the Mandalorian himself. What's his name?
Pedro
the
Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. Thank you.
PP.
And PP, double P's, and well, he gets the stone, grants wishes. Kristen Wiig's character wants to be more like Wonder Woman, and not like Wonder Woman, like Diana Prince, because Diana Prince can walk in heels and she can't. And by saying that wish, she actually takes the powers from Wonder Woman, becomes stronger, becomes faster. Pedro Pascal wants the stone.
Yeah, there's a give and take to the
Right.
wish.
Right. Pedro Pascal asks for to become the stone itself and grant wishes, and then demand what he takes back from the wish. And Diana Prince asks for the man she hasn't gotten over in 70 years. Now, that is the really what the story of this fucking movie is. It's not this. It's a bloated storytelling of that, and eventually getting to the point where, because Diana is a good person, realizing this is cheating somehow. Because I learned that as a little kid, as they show in the first 10 minutes of the movie, that had nothing to do with the rest of the movie. But this is so much cheating. Like, you can't take the shortcuts to things. You just have to do the things right. And she rapes a dude. So, here are the problems that I have with this movie. The major problems. The first problem. It's inconceivable to me that anyone is unable, and look, maybe she's 900 years old. I don't know how old she is, because she's obviously not doesn't age regularly. Mm-hmm. So maybe this feels like a year to her, like it's been a year and you still haven't gotten over it. And I can get over, like, I can absorb a year, you can get over it and you processing it, and it affects the rest of your life, as in the first time you got your heart broken affects the rest of your life. And perhaps in that sense, but truly and honestly, I don't believe that anyone can be so. And look, the other reasoning that you can give this is that she comes from an island of women. So that's the first man she dealt with. That's the first man she fell in love with. But now you're surrounded by men all around you. And it's not that you need a man. It's that if you've experienced love, I cannot believe that you would not want to experience that more. And yes, you have to deal with the feelings, and you have to finagle how your heartbreak affects the next relationship. That's what all of us do. Every single person in the world does that. But by the time we get to fucking Justice League, which is in 2017 real time, she's still not fucking over it. So, I don't know. Over 100 years of of dealing with the loss of a person is not bad. But over 100 years of being stuck on a relationship that lasted probably 2 months or a month, that's fucked up. And especially because it shows to me that she's emotionally weak, and I don't want that in my Wonder Woman. And I don't want that from Gal Gadot, and I don't want that from fucking Diana Prince. I just don't want that. I don't want like this fucking anchor of feelings Dion. On a man. Yeah, bro, like come on, bro. Like
go on and on.
Come on, bro. I mean, seriously, come on. That pissed me off. That's the one thing I couldn't get over. I could get over everything else in this movie, even the shitty ending. I just could not get over that. I couldn't believe that she couldn't get over this dude.
I couldn't believe how fast she beat the cheetah girl, yo. Like, that was, it didn't pay off for nothing. Like, it didn't pay off. It didn't pay off when she was mean to the homeless guy. That shit really bothered me. I don't know why that bothered me so much, yo. Like, I was like, yeah, I have to put him in there, man. You could have left him alone. He had to see her mad like that.
The cheetah character, I mean, there was something they played with something that I appreciated with her character, which is, look, I being an absolute loser to everyone. And by the way, fuck you. If you're telling me Kristen Wiig with glasses and fuzzy hair gets a guy to absolutely ignore her, the next guy will fucking marry her in 2 seconds. because Kristen Wiig still looks fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
So like these are the things that piss me off about movies like this. Like the idea that okay, she's quirky, maybe she doesn't shower. You know, like I mean, she's pretty, but maybe she doesn't shower. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's something about her that you're like, come on, man. Like you talk too much about fucking magical things that nobody gives a fuck. You show me your titties. Like if that happened during your late teens, early 20s, I can understand that. But that's not who she is, man. She's like a woman that
shit
you know.
was too funny, bro. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck how good you look. If you don't shower, get the fuck away from me. Like, yo, maybe she don't shower. Like, what? Whoa,
Maybe.
You can't just gloss over that. That's the worst part.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe she is too. Like she has something about her that doesn't matter that she's pretty. Like she smells and she's
That she's a step on. That's what it was. That's all it was. You know, she was a step on. You know what I mean? So she really became so invisible so easily. You know what I'm saying?
It's Kristen fucking Wiig, Hansel.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I'd have seen her.
See, the thing is, there's no Dominicans in this thing. That's the problem. I think that's what the problem. There's not one Dominican in this whole thing. Even the fucking cleaning the guy cleaned if the guy cleaning the floor was Dominican,
She would have felt great. She would have felt great. She would have felt great. She would have felt great about her life.
Yeah, bro. So
Wow, tu cita hoy, coño, mira, está bien.
Wow,
Vecina,
wow.
vecina.
them brand new pants, and that's the pants I used yesterday. Coño. I mean, all right, yeah, okay. You want to go get a drink or something?
Tengo un bucanang ahí.
So, excuse me. So, look, again, that part of the story bothered me a ton. That a gorgeous woman, and again, yes, you could say she's way too quirky. It doesn't matter that she's gorgeous. And maybe, like I said, maybe when she was younger, she had asshole guys that were like, well, she's cute even though she's quirky. I just want to put my dick in her. And I mean like very late teens, very early 20s. That would kind of scar you into how you deal with men too, you know? I suppose. I mean, I'm not a woman, but I'm going to assume.
I mean, it would scar a guy the same way. You know what I'm saying? It's all, you know what
absolutely.
I mean? So
yeah, absolutely. So, right, absolutely. It doesn't have anything to do with a woman, but it did. Look, she does a good job always, and I liked her character. I like the sentiment that she was always this giant loser, and once she got a fucking glimpse of greatness so quickly, it'd be kind of tough for you to be like, give it back. But the moment you become a fucking...
It was overnight too, yo. It's like being a one-hit wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes one-hit wonders don't got the other hit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, she's like, yo, what do I do? What do I do to up myself? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo,
right. No, and you're right about that, and that's why I wasn't so bothered by that story. I'm just bothered by gorgeous Kristen Wiig not being like some guy doesn't pay attention to Kristen Wiig. I will punch that guy. Like if I saw that guy in real life, I would fucking punch him in the throat.
Less competition. I'm just like, That's it.
¿Qué lo que?
Yo.
¿Qué lo que?
Dime. Theory.
So, and then you have the Pedro Pascal story, which I also didn't have a problem with so much. Not the story of him.
I didn't mind his story, his downfall, everything. It was too fat for one movie. Like, I felt like they should have gave Cheetah Girl more of some more juice. You know what I mean? Have her beat Cheetah Girl the first one, and then have her know about Pasquale. You know what I mean? Like, who is this person giving out all this stuff? Or, you know what I mean? Her being like, yo, where is he? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, I don't know. I just felt like it. I don't know.
He got spread too thin.
Yeah,
he got spread too thin.
Yes, it got spread too, and it's such a cool power, yo. Dream and all of that. And they could have made it more cooler too, yo. They could like drag out the effect of the wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just too fast for somebody who was the stone. It's not like he made a wish. It's, you know what I mean? So he should have a little more power. I'm thinking.
Right.
That's just me.
I mean, and that's fine. I look. I even was over the fact that they have a magic fucking stone, which, but
Me only no, because I've literally been listening to the DC Sandman audio story. I have 2 hours left because it was 16 hours long. And that's what he was doing, going around looking for his trinkets. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
look, I don't have a problem. I've never had a problem with it. It's a little childish to some degree.
yeah, yeah.
It's a little
But then again, they try to
1930s
hit
comic
all
books.
the audiences. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
that
Yeah, but you can't. I mean, if you're trying to hit all the audiences, all right. Let me get this right. Wonder Woman asked for Steve Trevor to come back. Captain Kirk himself. He's hot. I would ask for him back too. I mean, come on. And she gets him back from a magic rock by stealing somebody else's body. And so they show you that first, right? That's the first wish that happens in the movie. So it kind of makes you feel like, oh shit, there is an intricate way in which these wishes happen. Like it's not
complex.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you don't get. Yeah, you
And,
don't.
and that's the problem that I had the most. That it seemed like the first wish that they gave you is, well, you want this guy back, you have to take somebody else's life, legitimately. Like this person, other person, fuck him.
Face
Now you get your
yup.
Steve Trevor back. And the moment that Cheetah comes in and he's like, well, I want to be more like Diana. I want to have her, whatever, like all that she has. Great. But Diana didn't fucking disappear and she became Diana. So like none of this makes fucking sense. Like it doesn't match.
Yeah, and yeah,
How
like
come
if one wish is gonna be instant and another one's gonna be drawn out, why not draw out the bad guy, who's, you know what I'm saying? Like you
But why? Why? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And then
and the CGI
the
was
big
horrible,
elephant.
too. The CGI was bad, yo. The CGI was bad, yo. For
Yeah, the CGI at the end
was
was
for
trash.
for a movie that was held, like y'all could have gone back and touched that up. That's what I'm trying to say. Like y'all held this and saw this, and multiple people in this building saw it, and nobody said, "Yo, we can't do nothing about that CGI real quick. Like we don't got that shit like blank." Or
I mean, what do you think is the final verdict? Like where are we with this movie? Look, it's not going to the movie theater. Fuck it. Just we're gonna put it on TV. Put it like that. Or is it? Well, we spent all the money we were gonna spend, and we had to spend extra money because it didn't go out, so we can fix it. Which one you think it is?
shit, I think it was. I don't even know, to be completely honest.
I think it's just like this is going to TV. Fuck it. Fuck it and fuck you.
That,
You know?
man, I'll tell you
Well-
one thing. It fell flat for the anticipation, though. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't like you hold Endgame. You know what I'm saying? You hold
Yeah.
Spider-Man. You know what I mean? You hold Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? The one with the Joker. You know what I mean? You might even hold the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like.
But that shit, you could have let it
That
go.
you
The
coulda let
moment
that
that shit was
let
a
it fly.
pandemic, they put that shit
You
next
should have
week.
let that go and let people risk their lives and try to get your monies. And like, I would have done it. They just let it go. Let it fly. Would be nothing.
And like, you know, like the
We're
numbers
not telling
for
people to
what
go
Steve-
see the movie. You know what I mean? We're just putting
Right.
it out.
Right. And the amount of money this movie has been making for the last I don't even know, for the last
What, like month or
2
something?
months that it's
Yeah.
been out or
Yeah.
whatever. It's like $100 and something million worldwide. Like those are 1984 numbers, legit.
Mm-hmm.
Like you like a hundred. No, man. You need
It
to
doesn't-
up your game.
Nah, you know, like I don't know.
Anyways, Wonder Woman, quite honestly, doesn't give a big shout out from me. It's not a movie that I hated.
Yeah, I don't know for real, honestly.
but it's not a movie I'm gonna probably watch ever again.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Straight up.
Although I have to say something, Gal Gadot crying is gorgeous. It's the one thing that's kept with me from this whole movie. The fact that she raped a dude because she had sex with some other dude that's never gonna remember it.
Didn't know. Yeah.
That's fucking cruel like a motherfucker. And you have sex with the most beautiful woman in the world, you'll never know. And she looks gorgeous when she cries. Like I was just like, how does that? Nobody looks gorgeous when they cry.
True,
how does she look gorgeous when she cry? I don't understand it, dude. A lot of people were talking about her acting. A lot of people were talking about.
Listen, I don't want to hear none of that. She killed that.
I don't want to hear none of that.
She killed that. Get out of here.
Yeah, bro. Come on, fuck off with that shit.
And she's in DC also. Like, relax.
Yeah,
you know
relax.
Like,
chill.
relax. Like, you save your good stuff so when you get hired by Marvel.
The good stuff. So, I think it was a okay movie. If you can watch it. It's free. Just watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it.
Just watch it. Just watch it. Give it a try. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be entertained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's entertaining. That's all there is to it. Like, there's nothing more to it. It's just entertaining. Yeah. That's all I have for Wonder Woman. You have anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, man. That's all we need to say about it because it's whatever. Let me give a quick recap of Star Trek Season 3. Just ended. I don't know if it's the last season. Much unlike the first 2 other seasons, it feels like it could end here. But I feel like it should go on because it was a good season. I'm just going over this because you haven't seen it, so I don't want to really spoil it. But it was interesting. It was they brought more elements of Star Trek itself into it, so you have more of a feeling of older Star Trek, but it's still the show that it is. So I recommend it. I don't know if you started watching it yet.
No, sir.
But it's fun. It's fun and it's great. And it's dark sometimes to the point where it's annoying. And it's dramatic sometimes to the point where it's annoying. But I liked it, and I think that it does fine. So I honestly don't know if the show is over. And that's me being honest. I don't know if it is. But because it ended, like they just ended an arc that started 2 seasons ago. Like it's like a 3-season arc, really. That
So
just
like they beat the big bad guy, quote unquote.
Something like that. Like it's a very complicated thing because they kind of have like it started here with these things that happened, and then all these things crossed over, and they cleared out all of that, and they really tied all the knots for this season, as far as I can remember. So, but it was good. I think it's probably the least Star Trek show with the Star Trek name on it. But that's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just new
never a bad
and
thing.
it's different.
Never a bad thing to take it out
it's
of
new
its
and it's different.
element. You know what I mean?
Right.
But still keep it in the element.
Correct. And yeah, man, that was fun. Do you watch Big Mouth?
Me and Yvette on episode 4. Yo, the episode with the mud bath, whatever Yo, that was creepy, man. But they go there. They go there.
They go everywhere, bro.
It be cringy sometimes. Like, ooh.
Yeah, they go everywhere. Bro. I really liked this last season. I was like, at the beginning, I didn't want to watch it. And then I started watching it.
You forget why you like it.
Season.
Yeah, you forget why you like it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And then it started picking up, and I couldn't put it down. And, I think other seasons I laughed out loud way more than this one. But I think that this one gave me more chuckles, more constant chuckles. And it was just fun and funny. So if you're into Big Mouth and you haven't given it a watch yet, or if you're not into Big Mouth, also give that a watch.
If you haven't seen The Undoing on HBO, watch that. 6 parts. Dope. Take you on a ride. Every episode is a hit. It's literally like a drug.
Yeah, man.
It's like you
man.
might overdose. Chill out. You know what I mean? Home Sweet Home, Korean fantasy show. It's based off of a manga, I believe. Um,
Where's
well,
that?
well, I don't know if the manga came out first. It's on Netflix. Home Sweet Home.
Home Sweet Home.
Yeah,
Okay.
Korean. Yeah, it's like horror, sci-fi. I love it. That's me and Yvette's new
Ah.
thing. Like I love that, bro. And we're watching now the Uncanny. The Uncanny's dope because they drop it every week. So it's actually one of Netflix only. Yeah, I like that because I know I can't binge to catch up because then I won't have you know what I mean? I won't have an episode. So we just
Yeah, man.
chill out
I
on
mean,
that.
hey, listen. TV worked for 100 years
Yeah,
the same
word.
way, and then motherfuckers try to
Certain
change it, and
things
now
I
they're
really
going right
enjoy
back
it.
into it.
Yep, certain
Yeah,
things I
man.
really enjoy like week to week.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
So
Attack on
let's blitz
Titan.
them.
Attack on
Oh,
Titan.
there's
Attack
a new
on
season of
Titan.
that.
Yes.
There's a new season of it.
Yo.
I gotta.
Oh my. Yo, we
Yeah.
gotta have a talk about that. That is like that's that shit. That's that shit. That's good.
I need to catch up. I think I stopped on season 3,
Yeah, it's only one more season. It's 4 seasons.
and I think I stopped like halfway through 3, and I was like, all right, you know what? If you're gonna
You gotta-
fucking
you
give
gotta-
me all this drama, like I didn't care too much about the. It's not that I didn't care about the drama. That's not true. It's that I lost interest in the drama that were showing me. I think I gotta start from the beginning again and rewatch it to get into it.
Yep, because it's like it's one of those things how you said Star Trek, it started here and then it finished there. It's
Yeah,
it's like the house party circle.
got
You
you.
know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I there's something about Attack on Titan that makes me uncomfortable, and it's maybe like the design of the
The
Titans. That
Titans,
makes me
yeah, they're so
uncomfortable.
dead in the face, yo.
And they're always smiling, kind of. So like it doesn't. I don't like it.
But it's
'cause
not a
there's something like-
smile. You know what I mean?
it's not. It's just like a lack of care.
Exactly.
And that I don't know, man. I'll see. We'll see. I'll see if I get back into it. I don't know. And then they look on. I don't know, bro. It looks like a nightmare. It looks like nightmare juice. Like even
But
the little ones with the
yo.
big heads, like the ones that are little, that are like the size of a house.
Yeah, I want to tell you because yo, it's like it finally got there, and it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like
Gotcha.
what the fuck? Like it's
Gotcha.
literally a what the fuck because it's just you unless
I mean,
you
I know-
knew,
I know-
unless you knew, there's no way in how you could have predicted this. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
there's just-
I know where the manga says the Titans come from, but I don't want to say it in case the show is different. So I'm gonna leave that alone. So, anyways, let's blitz them.
blitz 'em,
So that-
blitz 'em, hit him with the blitz 'em.
Hit him with the blitz. Let's see what we have here.
All right, so
Let
two
me go
new
through the.
Jedi Masters confirmed in the new canon High Republic. So Yoda is not gonna be the only Jedi Master shown on screen. You know what I mean? So and it's gonna be like consistent. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool.
So
They didn't say who it was though.
High Republic is a comic book, novels, video game. It's like Shadows of the Empire. But is there gonna be animated or?
I'm not sure if the series is gonna be animated or if it's gonna be live action. Honestly, I assumed it was live action. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I don't know that it is or not. I know that there's going to be comic book, novels, video games, and other things, but I don't know if there's going to be a series. I don't know why they wouldn't make a series, but I think it's Shadows of the Empire was specifically made for that, like bring other media, bring money from other fronts, not just the movies, but like other fronts that you can consume from, you know. So I don't know which way they're gonna go. Perhaps they'll go the same. Perhaps they'll do something. I hope so, because I'd rather see a TV show on Disney Plus or a movie.
Yeah, me too. I take a TV show.
Me too. After Mandalorian, bro, I'll take 40 TV shows.
The Haunting of Hill House director Mike Flanagan is interested in making a DC horror movie about Batman villain Clayface. I like that idea. Haunting on Hill House was not scary. So I like the idea. I just Like I don't.
Why is Clayface?
You know what I mean?
Why
I don't.
Clayface has to be scary, bro? I think I have more of a desire to watch something like the Zodiac Killer from Batman as a horror or suspense story, by himself, like before he comes to Gotham or whatever, rather than seeing fucking Clayface. I think Clayface should be
That's what I
scary.
meant. I like the idea of a DC horror flick. As simple as that. I actually like Clayface from the Harley Quinn show. I think that's the perfect Clayface, to be
Yeah.
completely honest with you. I think that's the best one.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's hilarious.
And even the Clayface from the animated series,
yeah, was a schmuck. He was like an Italian,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
yeah, and he was a great character, but he was a great character in small doses. Like I don't want to see a movie about the Clay.
but-
There's nothing inherently huge about Clayface that makes me want to watch a movie from him.
Yo, a horror film on the Riddler would be crazy, but that's just Saw.
Yeah, but a scary film of the Riddler is what the next Batman movie is going to be about, which is Saw. so with Batman in it, you know. By the way, before we move on from Batman, something that we don't have in the notes here because it's a little bit old already, but Michael Keaton is going to be the official Batman of the DC universe, and
Oh, that's fire.
Robert Pattinson is still going to be Batman on his own way because I think they're introducing a multiverse kind
Yeah,
of thing.
good. I like that.
But
Yo, what
here's-
if Michael Keaton's Batman is introduced as Batman Beyond? That would be fire.
it's exactly where I was going to. And that's exactly what I want. I want a fucking Terry McGinnis. Let's go, motherfuckers.
Let's fucking
Please
go.
give me Terry
Please,
McGinnis.
Please, yo.
Please.
Please
I
give
just,
me that. I need that.
I have it right here. Because there it goes.
There it goes.
There goes the fucking this is here is probably one of the only three what are these called, Hansel? Like the things that you like with the big heads.
Oh, Funkos. The Funko Pops.
Yeah, it's the only Funko out of the three Funko Pops that I own is this guy. And actually no, because I own El Chapulín and El Chavo, so I own 5 now. But this show is so fucking good.
It's a
And
classic
I've
we
seen
didn't
it.
know we needed.
Right, and I've seen it. I know that we talked about it here in the show that I saw it, and I gave like a review of the whole series because it was much better than I thought what it was when it came out, and definitely want a live action fucking.
Batman
I
Beyond,
need it.
bro.
Actually,
Yeah, I need it.
I need it.
I need it, to be completely
Give it
honest
to
with
me, DC. Anyways, move on. Moving.
you. Moving on. Yo, you know Shazam coming out 2023?
Why?
It got delayed.
Because of COVID.
Chacho. No, because they think everything else is gonna be better. Y'all need to release. That's the thing. That's the one, Danielson. That is the one, Danielson. Marvel's Moon Knight show hires Justin Benson and Aaron Moorhead, the directing duo behind The Endless and The Synchronotic, to direct several episodes. So they're going to have different directors direct different episodes. I like that. I wonder who was the first show to do that. That's a very
Every show's always done that.
Yeah, it's always been like that. It's never been like just one.
There is more. It's more rare to have a show, an episodic show that has one director do it all, because imagine the kind of commitment that is.
Yeah, hell yeah, you can't do nothing else.
And remember that back in the day when shows became most popular in the biggest way, like pre-recorded shows that were high money, high output shows, was the late 60s until the 90s through the 90s, right? Like in the late 60s is when that started. There's no way that you can have one guy direct the whole thing.
Yeah.
And most shows back then were episodic anyways. So because that made more sense, so that like there wasn't a one story through the whole thing. But I think that's the more of a standard for timing and for issuing. But if you have a 5-issue series, five issue. Listen to me like it's comic books. A 5 episode miniseries. Probably you can have one director do it all because that's like doing two back-to-back movies
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of thing.
Yep,
Or
yep.
a very large movie, so you can probably get away with it. But for the most part, it's always being rotating directors because it's cheaper that way,
Very true.
and
Very
it's more time, less time constraining.
WandaVision will be airing with 2 episodes on January 15th, and they're going to be 30 minutes apiece. Now, do you think it's 30 minutes each episode, or do you think it's just 30 minutes because there's 2?
No, I think it's 30 minutes an episode for the whole series.
All right. I don't even want to talk about that then no more. Okay. Yo, you know how I feel about 30 minutes. 30 minutes?
But
Yo,
well,
no, Sixto. 30 minutes. Yo, honestly, no, I don't feel like I should be paying for 30 minutes, yo. You know what I'm saying?
that's 22 minutes an episode
but
right
cartoon,
there, bro.
yo, that's cartoon is different. Cartoon is acceptable. Cartoon, 30 minutes, that's actually a lot. You know what I mean? It's 22 minutes usually, 22, 24. You know what I'm saying? But it's cartoon is different. There's the 30, I don't know, it's just like those 36, the 36-minute, 32-minute Mandalorian was too fast, bro. Was like that. It's so fast.
Well,
like
but
that.
okay, but let me present this to you then. What if the story to be told from WandaVision is this big, right? And then you can make this each 30 minutes that you tell this story, and you can really expand and let it rest, so that every one of those 30 minutes really
Let's see.
tell you this big of a
I'm
story.
gonna watch
I mean,
it. You know, what's today's
of
date?
course you are, bro.
What's today's date? Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna watch that. I mean, but 30 minutes, I don't like that. When I see that, I feel like I'm getting cheated. I don't know.
I mean, look, I don't know shit from shit. I think it's 30 minutes an episode, and maybe you're right. Maybe it's only 30 minutes because it's the first 2.
Yo, I need you to be closer to the 40, yo. Like, I need you to be closer to that 40 mark. I don't need you to be closer to the 50. You know what I'm saying? It's different because, when it's a CGI show and all of that. You know what I mean? But can you imagine like 30-minute Game of Thrones episodes? You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but again, Game of Thrones is something. I mean, it's the story you're telling, bro. There were episodes of Game of Thrones I wish were 30 minutes, but especially after season 5 or 6, like I was like, oh, all right, okay, but
it was definitely season 6.
who knows?
After season
It's
6,
definitely-
it definitely was after season 6.
Definitely, yeah. After season 6, it was like, oh,
You were just
okay,
like,
what is this?
15 seconds.
What is this staring?
35
staring
seconds.
contest between
Yeah.
staring contest between Sansa and Khaleesi. Like, all right, yeah, you don't like each other. I got it.
You gonna fight it,
We
you gonna do
fucking
it.
move on.
Yup.
Either have sex or fight each other. Otherwise, I don't want to see. This is Game of Thrones, goddammit. I need to see some tits.
Fluffy penises, fluffy penises. Roku has officially acquired all of Quibi's movies and TV shows. I wonder how much they paid. Because it's like,
$1.
if it was good, people would have stood on the app.
Now, Quibi's the one you got to watch on your phone,
Yeah.
like this,
Uh-huh.
like this. The
Like
whole time.
this or like that. You do it however you
Nah,
want to
fuck
do it.
that. I mean, I don't fuck. I mean, I don't have either one. I'm still getting. I don't care.
I didn't know Roku had original content. You know what I mean?
And Roku's free, right? But is there one that you got to pay for?
You just know. I didn't know that. I thought Roku was the device. I didn't know it was a service. You know what I'm saying? Like Apple TV.
But here we are, a bunch of unknowns for some shit that we don't care about. So that lets you know where that's going.
No.
I don't know if Quibi had anything that I even wanted to watch. I don't think so. So I continue to not give a fuck about Quibi, Roku, and both of them together. I just
Man.
and their original content, like, it's just things that I'm like, bro, if you would have said like HBO Max, absorbed Quibi. Maybe I'll be like, I wonder why. Let me see
Yeah, I
what they
wonder what
have.
was in there. What was in that package? Yup.
Right, but in this stance, I'm just like, oh, okay,
Okay, that I
good
was
for
like,
you.
oh, AT&T. I mean, oh, T-Mobile and Sprint joined. Oh,
Mm-hmm. I got Verizon, so all right.
okay, yeah, for real, right? Like, nice.
What else you got?
Nope, that's it.
That's it. Well, I
Mm-hmm.
have one more thing here, which is Star Wars related. If I did take a picture of it, because I thought I did, but I didn't. So, Kevin Feige hires the guy that I think is the guy that wrote WandaVision and the Loki executive producer. His name is Michael Warden, and he did the Loki show, and he did something else that I actually can't remember right now. This is from Deadline. To do the new Star Wars deal that Kevin Feige is taking over. So Kevin Feige is taking over Star Wars. He tapped into this guy to grab over to do. I don't know if it's a trilogy. I don't know if it's just one movie. I don't know if it's the go along movies. I don't know what it is, but it's Kevin Feige, and I'm gonna assume beforehand that it's gonna be way better than what we had last.
It might be more congruent. I'll tell you that much.
Yep. So it might not be Marvel good, but it will be at least at minimum it be Mandalorian good. I'm gonna assume.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. If you, yo, shit, real shit. Like, if you had to tell me pick one, Star Wars or Marvel, I think I'm picking Star Wars. To be completely honest with you, like just
Yeah.
as like its entirety, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm picking Star Wars, yo. Like, no lie, yo.
To destroy it?
No. Like, if I
To
had
keep to
to
keep
keep one, yeah. Like, if you're like, yo, you can never watch one of these two things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I will definitely keep Star Wars.
yeah, I'm keeping Star Wars because it's just so much. It could just happen so much. You know what I mean? Like,
And also remember Star Wars is from all of our childhoods. Like it doesn't Star
exactly.
Wars
That's
didn't just happen in the last 15 years.
exactly. Yo,
Star Wars been with us
that's
for
why the
40
last
years.
6
Right?
shitty ass movies, like, you still can't dent like how dope it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
y'all just fucking it up. The thing is,
I've been
you know
I've
what I mean?
been
It's dope.
yeah. I've been meaning to rewatch all of Star Wars again, and I know that I keep starting and failing to launch, but I think I'm going to now that the Mandalorian is over and you can watch that in, especially with the last scenes from the last episode. Fucking, I think I'm ready to go watch it all now. I don't know. I gotta see. I feel like this pandemic has made me spend less time watching TV and
Yeah,
more
you
time
definitely
doing
have
fun
spent less
things.
time watching TV. You definitely have.
Yeah, man. Anyways, this has been Pop Nerdom, and
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad that y'all hit subscribe, and
Happy New Year. Thank you
just
for coming back.
Happy New Year, man. Yeah. Facts. See you next time. See you next week.
Bam. Boom, boom.
That's the end of the video, and bye. Don't forget to subscribe. That's it.